Some new little things. I'm not a collector of toys. I don't do that kind of thing. But I've always said, Connor points
Literally,
to...
there's all these toys
These
back
are
here.
some of my old toys next to us. And there's only like a handful. Anyways, I'm not a collector of toys. Like, I don't get all the Eagle Moss and all those cool things. I like to look at them online.
The what, sorry?
That's like a brand that makes Doctor Who toys and
Right.
stuff. What I don't do is buy them. But I've always said I want on my shelf a little 60s Dalek and an 80s
You have said that for a
Cyberman.
long time.
And so I got it done. I bought on Facebook Marketplace, super cheap bundle. Okay, because on eBay I saw this Dalek and Cyberman 2-pack from Corgi, and that's the brand that's up there. They're toys from the 80s.
Yeah.
On eBay I saw that 2-pack for $30, and I was going to do it. I was like, they're from the 80s. I guess fairly hard to get your hands on.
Yeah.
And then I was scrolling down Marketplace like a few months later because I didn't end up getting that set. And on Marketplace, that set, along with the set that came with like the Doctor and the TARDIS, like the Fourth Doctor and the TARDIS, and K9, and they're just these small little metal things. They don't take up a lot of space. Both of them together for $30, along with two other little surprises, which I'm going to show you in a second, because they're going to sit permanently on our desk.
Oh, awesome.
They're going to be a little treat from the
Because
desk.
Pete's a bit lonely. A little squid that sits on the desk,
Yeah, little
which is happy and
Octo
sad
Moody.
all the time.
But yeah, so I wanted to... Yeah, so all for $30. And I was like, damn, when he gave them to me, he was like, this is like the biggest bargain ever, And I was like, I fucking know. What I felt so bad about was he gave them to me and they were in the perfect packaging. The guy had never opened them.
Right, and he just went home and went, rip.
I was like, bro, I'm putting these on my shelf when I get
That's
home.
awesome that you found them in Perth. It seems like quite a niche item to find.
Yeah.
Particularly in like our city.
You know what the weirdest thing I've ever done is? I opened them and I sniffed inside. I was
Wow.
like, ooh, air
That
from the
old-
80s.
that old 80s air.
Air from the 80s.
Wow, that is okay. All right.
Yeah, and then I threw them in the bin.
Oh no,
felt bad.
that does hurt me because what I'm like with packaging and stuff.
You're a hoarder, is I think the word. Sorry, no, you're a whore.
That's
what
been
I meant
thrown
to say.
around a bit here and there, but I don't know if I agree with that.
Well, I kept them in my wardrobe for a couple of days, and then literally today I was
Right,
like...
so you were considering maybe keeping them in their condition.
I was like, why am I going to
mint
hold on to this
condition.
cardboard because I feel guilty?
Yeah.
It's just taking up space. It's the same thing I do with half the slip covers I get for like the steelbook
Yeah.
ones.
You love to just
The collection ones I binge straight away because I think it's funny.
crush them.
But the steelbook ones, they always have like nice art and they have the like what's on each disc, and I'm always, I should keep this, and then it sits in my drawer and I'll do a clean out every couple of months. So I'm like, yep, I haven't looked at this bin. I'll give you your surprise, okay? Close your eyes. Don't get excited.
No, that's all right.
Okay.
My eyes are closed behind these safety specs, which are...
Okay, you can open them up.
Oh my lord.
Two mega-sized Titan boys.
Oh my god.
A David Tennant and a Weeping
Can I
Angel
see
one.
these?
Yeah, have a look.
What the hell?
The Titan.
Yeah, I do know these because
things
they do these in like they do the little the
little mystery
packs,
ones, yeah, which
the
aren't this
mystery-
big.
Yeah, but they're the models.
Yeah, I thought
So were these in packaging, or were
they
they
were.
just?
And
Wow.
the packaging is also in the bin now. But
Oh, their hands move.
their hands
That's
move.
cute.
But yeah, literally these with those
That's
like
cool.
collector toy things, all for
love that.
$30. So I was like,
Can I
why
see
the fuck
David?
not?
David looks a bit.
The dumbest thing about the David design is that the screwdriver falls out of his arm, so I had to blue tack it into
It
his
is.
hands.
It literally is blue tacked in.
So it doesn't fall out. So I thought these bad boys can just sit up here
Oh,
on the
look at
desk.
that.
Give us a bit of scenery. Give old Octo Moody a little bit of company.
I love how the Sonic on this little dude is bigger than his arm. So if
That's
was
the kind of
is that
stuff.
is that the scale? Would you say?
Well, you know what's weirder? There's a lot of talk on Twitter about pop vinyls of like me, you, and Josh. Like
they?
9 out of 10 pop vinyls are ugly as fuck, right? And the only pop vinyl that I think is kind of cute
9
is the
out of
Matt
10?
Smith one that we have where he's holding the handles. These fuckers are even more ugly
Yeah, they
than the
are.
pop vinyls.
I wasn't going to say it because they are pretty ugly.
I wouldn't have if they weren't for,
They're
like
pretty ugly.
if they weren't just already included in the marketplace deal that I was getting. I would never have thought about buying those, but
Yeah.
they were basically for free. You know what I mean? So why the hell not?
Hey, why not? You got to buy some Doctor Who junk here and there.